Hello, welcome to Joseph Prosperity Strategy. Like you're in a boat without a rudder, caught in currents you didn't choose, always hitting the rocks of circumstance. Have you ever felt lost, adrift, or like you're just reacting to life instead of truly living it? It's a terrifying feeling, isn't it? You finish one task only to realize it didn't move you closer to your true destination. Many people live their entire lives this way, moving from one impulse to the next, never truly knowing where they're headed. The emotional contrast, the pain of aimlessness is real. It leads to regret, wasted energy, and that constant nagging feeling that you were made for something more. But what if I told you there's an unseen force, an indispensable power that can cut through the fog, set your course, and propel you towards a destiny far beyond your imagination? The curiosity driver. Today we're talking about vision. Not just a wish, not a goal, but a God-given dream. And why, for those called to kingdom impact, it is your greatest, most indispensable asset. Our anchor scripture is Proverbs 29:18. Where there is no vision, the people perish. The emotional impact of perish. The word perish here is powerful. The Hebrew word implies becoming unrestrained, chaotic, and ultimately to unravel. Without a compelling, godly future to strive for, we default to selfish, short-sighted impulses. This is why many smart, capable people falter. They lose the intentionality of their future focus and become slaves to their present circumstances. Connecting to intentionality. Vision is simply the intentional future we choose to live toward. If you haven't intentionally decided where you're going, your life will be determined by whoever or whatever shouts the loudest. Think about Joseph. We often fast forward to him as prime minister. But let's look at the depths of his suffering. Dumped in a pit, sold as a slave, unjustly imprisoned, forgotten. These were years of pure chaos and injustice. The critical question, what kept him from truly perishing in those moments? What stopped him from becoming bitter, angry, or losing his mind? The answer, it was the unwavering, crystal-clear vision God had given him. The dreams of the sheaves bowing down, the celestial bodies honoring him. The intentionality lesson. Joseph practiced intentionality not in action because he was bound, but in thought and skill development. He held on to that vision even when everything around him screamed the opposite. That vision was his anchor, his compass, and his reason to endure. His competence in managing Potiphar's house and the prison wasn't just good work ethic. It was the strategic cultivation of skills for the leader he was destined to be. His vision forced him to learn treasury management and people management, knowing they were necessary skills for his purpose. Critical thinking application. Joseph didn't just wait for the vision, he critically analyzed his current position and asked, what skills does a prime minister need that I can learn today? He used his vision as a curriculum. A true God-given vision isn't just a wish, it's a strategic critical blueprint for your kingdom impact. Here's why it's your greatest asset. 1. It filters your decisions by critical thinking. Your vision becomes the critical standard you use to judge every immediate opportunity or temptation. A clear vision helps you instantly say no to distractions and yes to what truly serves your purpose. It's your internal GPS. Example. You are offered a high-paying job, but it pulls you away from your ministry vision. Your vision helps you critically weigh the price of the money against the price of the purpose. 2. It fuels your resilience, intentionality. When everything goes wrong, your vision gives meaning to suffering. 3. The setback is just part of the story arc leading to the fulfillment of the vision. You intentionally choose to keep going because you know the destination. 4. It unlocks creativity and problem solving. A big vision forces you to think beyond your current resources. You must become creative to reach a massive goal. Not all big projects are based on godly vision. The critical test is the source of the vision. The Tower of Babel, their vision, Genesis 11:4, was to make a name for ourselves. It was a vision rooted in human pride, insecurity, and self-glorification. Though massive and complex, it lacked divine intentionality, so it led to chaos and confusion. Noah's vision was driven by a divine blueprint for preservation and purpose. His vision required decades of patient, intentional, critically precise work, and while the world mocked him, his vision served a greater eternal purpose. For the purpose-driven believer, it's not enough to have a big dream. You must critically examine the source and the intentionality of the vision. Is it a dream to serve you or a blueprint to serve the King? Let's look at radical vision paired with critical thinking in the modern world. Intentional vision. Elon Musk's vision was to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. This purpose is bigger than the product. He applied critical thinking by using first principles, breaking down batteries to raw chemical elements, to intentionally achieve a cheaper, better battery, revolutionizing the entire sector. His vision acted as a constant, non-negotiable directive. The contrast. How many talented entrepreneurs have you seen start a business because everyone else is doing it, or just to make some money? Their vision is weak, their intentionality is purely transactional, and when the first recession hits, they fold. They lack the critical framework and intentional purpose to endure the difficulty. They had a goal, money, but no true vision, purpose. The takeaway: a purpose-driven vision protects you from market whims and gives you the resilience to critically innovate when others quit. Where there is no vision, we perish. Where there is a God-given vision, one that has been intentionally set and critically tested, we thrive, we endure, and we strategically build for His kingdom. Activating your purpose-driven vision. 1. Intentional revelation. Go before the Lord today and get so clear on your future that every decision this week is filtered through that divine blueprint. Ask, God, what is the clear, non-negotiable image of the future you have for my family/business/ministry? 2. Critical testing. Use your vision as a filter. Before saying yes to anything, critically ask, does this move me closer to the vision, or does it merely distract me in the present? 3. Strategic action. Follow Joseph's model. Intentionally cultivate the skills you need today for the person you see in your vision tomorrow. Final challenge. Stop living life in reaction mode. Start living from your vision. Let your vision be your rudder guiding your purpose. Join us tomorrow. We're diving into another incredible story of someone whose purpose-driven vision faced unimaginable government opposition, yet propelled him to build an empire that impacts millions. Click the link below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you tomorrow.